And the second one is in your writing, advanced writing module, please, 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 please pay attention, read everything, and follow the instructions exactly. Because if you miss out one little part, you're going to lose points, and that's not what we want. Okay? Let me text her. Let me text her. What is this? Okay. Is anybody missing today? Who is missing? Yes, there's kids missing. Okay, there's 2 kids missing. There's Emily. Give me a second. Emily Valencia is missing, and Denise Fabrega. Okay. Hopefully they'll show up later. Okay, so let's see. Where is this lady? She should be here shortly. Okay. Okay, so how did you do? How was Fiestas Patrias for you people? Did you have fun? Who did something fun? Okay, Hazy says more or less. Who did something like really, really fun for Fiestas Patrias?
Go to a theater of 1093. It's a theater that is in Casco Viejo.
Oh, so what did you get there? What did you do there?
Well, I get the story of my.
But did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, but I don't remember the names. There were too many names there, and it was like a musical.
Oh, it was a musical. Okay. Okay, so our special guest is here. And there you are, Miss Odine. Thank you for being here with us. And so I'm going to let you just go ahead and tell us who you are, where you live, what you do. And at the end, the kids are going to ask you questions. Okay?
Okay, no problem. Good morning, everyone. As was shared before, I am Odine Cole Phoenix. I am from the beautiful island of Jamaica. I work in Kingston, to be exact. And as you can see, the logo, which side is it on for your side? I don't know where it is. I work at the Planning Institute of Jamaica. I'm a librarian by profession and now serve as the technical information manager for the information unit here. And I am also the coordinator for all the government libraries in Jamaica. I love our national dish, which is ackee and saltfish. And that I love with roast breadfruit. It's delicious. I can't tell you how delicious it is. It's delicious. My favorite fruit is Julie mango. I love mangoes, but Julie mango is my favorite. There are other mangoes that we have on the island, like East Indian, which I think is very big and it's very sweet. My husband loves a mango called Blackie mango. Yes, he loves Blackie mango. Another type of food in Jamaica that Jamaicans love is patty and cocoa bread. And I know Denora calls it cocoa bread. Patty and cocoa bread. What do I do in my fun time? I'm the boring type of person, but I love to watch Netflix. I am a TV watcher. Yeah, I love Netflix. And I love cartoons because I have 2 boys And I have not moved away from cartoons yet. They have, but I have not. So I have two sons. One is 21 years old and the other is 13 years old. So one is in university and the other is in high school. Is there anything else I should share, Denora, or have I shared too much?
No, that's good. Keep going. Just, tell us
Okay.
about Jamaica, about your job, stuff like that.
All right. Yes. So, um, let me see now. In my job, I work closely with ministers, not pastors, no, ministers in terms of politics. My responsibility is to ensure that policymakers, decision makers, technical writers gets information. If the information is not in Jamaica, it is my responsibility to get it from anywhere in the world it is at, free or at whatever cost it will cost the organization and the country. So I have a big role and I love it. So every day I come to work, it is always something different. As it relates to Jamaica, oh my, what can I tell you about Jamaica? Is there anyone on this platform who has ever been to Jamaica? No? Except for Denora. You have? Diego, yes? Ah, okay, well, Jamaica is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island. We have 14 parishes. I am from, I think, the best parish of all, that's St. Catherine. In St. Catherine, we have a lot of oranges. Jamaica has a unique orange called Martinique orange. It's a combination of the regular orange that you may see, which is a round shaped one, and tangerine, which is another fruit, as a nice oval shape with nice pegs. But that orange is always expensive, but it's sweet and delicious. Oh my God, I can't tell you. It's just out of this world, that fruit. What else is in St. Catherine? You find a lot of bananas. And my husband is from another parish called St. Mary. And in his parish, they have a lot of coconuts, bananas and coconuts. And I also love sugarcane. Do you know sugarcane? Yes, I love, no, no, Jessie, no. Oh, wow. Dinora, you'll have to show her what a sugarcane looks like. But the sugarcane,
Caña de azúcar. You know what caña de azúcar is, right? Sugar cane is caña de azúcar. Uh-huh. Hello?
okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, nice. So I love sugarcane. In terms of animals, I don't like animals. I'm not a pet lover. I know it's a sad case. I'm not a pet lover, I'm telling you. But I can tell you one thing, my family always laugh at me, my boys especially. I'm afraid of cockroaches. Ooh, if I see one, I leave the house to them. I mean, I just tell them, take everything. Whatever you need, it's all yours. It's all yours. One. Any insect smaller than me, and I'm gone. My staff know, my family knows, everybody knows. That sometimes what they do is they'll say to me, Odine, just leave the room and go outside. Once they say that, I know that there is something in the space that will cause me to freak out. So I can tell you straight off the bat, I'm afraid of insects. I freak out when it comes to insects. But the boys seem to like dogs and cats. So they'll have fun with those when they go by their friend's house. Yeah. In terms of church life, my husband is a pastor and I'm a pastor's wife. So I get very busy with church community, doing community service, sometimes just visiting people and giving care packages. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I could say, Denora. That would help. Maybe if they ask questions, probably that will help because there's just sometimes so much that you can say.
Okay, kids, so who's going to be the first one to ask a question? Ask anything. It can be about Jamaica, about her job. Go ahead, Daniel.
I heard from you that there is, well, I heard that you like some type of mango and your, I don't remember,
Julie Mango.
but Duli mango. Well, there is a variety of mango in Jamaica and in other countries. I
So your
You're
question is,
muted.
is there a variety of mangoes in Jamaica? Is that what you're asking?
yes, that
Yes, there is. So let's go. There's Blackie, Cruffy, Stringy, which is also considered to be hairy mango. There is sweetie mango, there is long mango, there is East Indian mango, there is Julie mango, there is number 11 mango, there is hold on, I'm trying to remember all of them, because they have so many species. Yeah, but those are at least 9 that could. There's also Bombay mango, and there is wow, I can't remember all of them, but there's just a whole lot of them. It's a whole lot. Some mangoes, they are so big that when you cut it in half, let me use my globe. I know you know this, Denora. So there are some mangoes as big as this. When you cut it in half, they just lift half, the seed is left inside, you take it out, and then you eat it with a spoon. Most times what happens, because it's almost like you have a cup mango, right? Most times persons use the mango to make juice when it is that big. Yeah, they use it to make juice, or they just eat it with a spoon. With condensed milk. If you know condensed milk, sometimes for some persons, they just put, I don't know what you call it in Spanish, they put condensed milk in the mango, and that's nice. They put condensed milk sometimes with grapefruit as well. If you know grapefruit, condensed milk with grapefruit, and they just mix it up and eat it.
Leche condensada is condensed milk. So wait. So people really like condensed milk in Jamaica. What is this?
Yeah, especially in the rural area. It's it's just that for me when I was growing up, you find that when you're with your cousins or your friends and families, you sit down and you do crazy things. But it is one of those things that Jamaican people do. Condensed milk depending on the type of mango, but the grapefruit, because sometimes the grapefruit is so bitter, the condensed milk really gives it a nice sweet taste. Yeah.
Okay. Good question, Danielle. Anybody else? Who's next? Marcela, and then Christian, and then Alondra. Go ahead, Marcela.
What are the cartoons that you say that are the best to see with your sons?
Transformers! Oh my God, Transformers great. Transformers is the best. Yes, Transformers. Yes. I have boys. I'm telling you, Transformer. When my eldest son was younger, he liked Ben 10. And so we had to make sure we had all the Ben 10 watches and stuff to, change into all those different types of aliens. But yeah, Transformers. And apart from even the cartoon, the entire series, my son can tell you from the very first one to the last one. And then he'll tell me that I'm not a movie person because I can't tell him much about Optimus Prime and Megatron and, the works. Even this morning, I was having a discussion with the 21-year-old, and he said, what he wants for Christmas is to get Optimus Prime, the big one that you can really transform, not the 3 transform. I don't know. You all know what I'm talking about. But for him, the Transformer toys are collectibles. So he has them all. Yeah.
Okay.
Transformer it is. Yeah.
Christian?
Okay, my question is about Jamaica. And I've heard before that Jamaica's water is the most delicious one. And I'm interested if it is true and how.
The water?
Yes.
I'm wondering what aspect of the water, because right now, all right, so there are springs in Jamaica and there are rivers. And for us, in terms of drinking, we do a lot of bottled water. And many persons prefer the spring waters. But if it is that it's just water overall, people enjoy coming to Jamaica for Duns River Fall, which is a really nice river. And the water is not cool. It is not hot. It is as cold as hell, I'm telling you. But even though it is cold, It's a joy to climb the falls and just to feel the water on you. It feels so good. It's excellent. Whenever you come to Jamaica, tell your parents you want to go to Duns River Fall or YS Falls or one of those falls, because it is just, the experience is out of this world. It's beautiful.
Okay. Alondra, your question?
Okay, my question is about the travel. If you wanted to travel to another country, what it would be and why?
Okay. Odin, travel. I have been to Anguilla in the Lesser Antilles, and I loved it. It was an eye-opener for me because in Jamaica, because of the crime and security, there are a lot of grills on houses. When I went to Anguilla, there were no grills. People left their homes and went to St. Martin and left it open. And for me, I was saying to my friend, are you sure you can do that? She was like, yeah, girl, it's okay. There's nobody that's going to go in the house. And not only that, it was just a friendly community. Everybody literally knew everybody because of how small it was. And you could drive around the entire island in hours, not even a day like Jamaica, but in hours. I was like, wow. So for me, I have some friends now in Curacao. I would want to go to Curacao. And that's because I'm being exposed now to the language Papiamento. And I want to know how to speak Papiamento. So if I should go anywhere, it would be Curacao. And that's because I'm interested in the language. And I would want to understand a little bit more about my friend's culture so that I can connect a little better.
Nice. Who's next? Diego Lopez and then Casey.
Okay. Besides of watching Transformers, what do you do in your free time?
Oh, well. All right. So I am a Toastmaster, and that means I am a part of a group that does training in terms of communication and leadership. Based on that role, I learned since COVID how to manage meetings online. So I have mastered Zoom. Because I have mastered Zoom, I am now serving at the district level as the logistics manager with responsibility to ensure that all meetings being held across the Caribbean is being held with the right amount of team members and that nothing goes wrong. So that's an awesome responsibility for me. It means connecting with not only the persons in Curacao, as I said to Alondra, but it means talking to persons in Puerto Rico and St. Martin and Jamaica and all 27 or 29 territories across the Caribbean, training. So even when I'm off the session with you, I'm on a session with somebody else, I'm managing another platform with some directors so it means for me at all times, I have to learn how to be a little more tech savvy. So Diego, apart from Zoom, I am now learning how to use Adobe Premiere. I am now learning also how to use Canva. I am learning how to use Microsoft Video Editor. And the list goes on because I will be called upon at any point in time to answer a question about tech, and I have to be ready. If I don't know, I must have a member of my team that knows how to. So in my free time, I always look like this.
So you don't have a lot of free time?
Not necessarily, because I'm always on with some group, some church, and it doesn't matter because of Toastmasters, apart from training with these persons, people from all over call on me for support.
Oh, wow. So then there's not a lot more cartoons that you can watch other than Transformers.
I'm telling you, no, this morning, OJ was showing me how to use TikTok. And then he was also telling me that TikTok is not for my era. Can you imagine? And he was, Christian, I can see you there with laughter. I'm telling you. He was like, Mom, you have to understand digital content. And if when you're swiping up, I really feel like an old fogey. When you're going through TikTok and he says, if you pause a little bit, TikTok may think it's a content that you like. So I was like, but it doesn't mean I like it. I didn't click like. You don't have to like it, Mom. So he has to be explaining So I am learning how to use TikTok. For all you young ones, I'm learning how to use TikTok. He told me I should get off, but I'm not getting off. I am going to learn how to use TikTok. Yeah. So yes, Diego, that's where I'm at. My 13-year-old is at me in terms of TikTok.
I'm not doing TikTok. No. Go ahead, Casey. You had a question?
Okay. What part of Jamaica is the most beautiful in your opinion?
Portland. Portland and St. Anne. Why? These two parishes get rain almost every day. They get rain a lot. So because they get rain a lot, the vegetation, the flowers are beautiful. And so you have a lot of food. So for me, those two parishes are the best. So good that the boys want us to go to Portland in December for the holidays. They said if it's even to drive through the parish, that would be a refresher, even, mental health, just to do that and probably just get our feet wet at the Rio Grande, that Grand River in Portland. So we're gonna do that, and that's those are the two parishes I like.
Nice. Any more questions? The rest of you, some of you look sleepy. Wake up. Start asking.
Nicole and Tomas, I don't hear from them, and Sean don't say nothing.
Go ahead, Nicole.
What do you enjoy more in your life? What do you enjoy doing?
What do I enjoy most?
Doing, something like that.
Being crazy with my staff. There's a new dance now. I'm sorry. I am in my 40s. I will not tell you my figures. Yeah, I won't. I'm in my 40s. Right? I am between 40 and 50.
Okay.
Choose a number, but it's not 50. Okay. So there's a new dance in Jamaica called Dirt. And my staff thinks I will not be able to do dirt. And I told them I'm going to challenge myself. So what do I enjoy doing most, Nicole? I enjoy being crazy. I have a personality that I love to help people to laugh, because a lot of times we're so stressed out with all that is happening. So my personality, I go crazy. I try new challenges, and I am going to learn Diego how to use TikTok and Nicole how to dance dirt.
I'm gonna Google dirt because I don't know what that is.
Girl,
Okay.
it's some moving. I don't know. It's yeah.
I'm gonna Google
Yeah.
it. And I'm gonna stay in touch with you so you can send me your video on TikTok dance with dirt. Okay, who's next? I'm gonna start naming names. Sean, go ahead.
And what is the hardest part of your work?
The hardest part of my work is not knowing where to find the information. If somebody asks for something that is it's something I've never really heard about, and when I reach out to a ministry or the World Bank office, they don't know what I'm talking about. It then means I need to do some serious deep diving research to find that information. Sometimes people ask me for information that goes as far back as in the 1960s. And it means finding what is called gray literature. Gray literature is work that is unpublished. Now figure, a former prime minister wrote a policy document in 1960, yeah? And it was not published. And you're asking me in 2021 to find it when all the people who contributed to that policy are dead. Now, how does that help? But when I find it, I feel good. So this is why I work with a team, Sean. I work with a team of over 70 librarians across the country. And then my connections to across the Caribbean is good. But when I tell persons where I'm calling from and my role, then they are a little more receptive to sharing with me the information that is needed to help with policy change and national development.
Your job sounds complicated. I don't think I like it.
I love it though.
Okay, who else has a question? Daniela in the dark. We need to hear from you, Daniela in the dark. There you go.
And
Okay,
Owen.
so what's your favorite type of music?
Oh my God. Are you trying to make me look bad, Daniela? Oh,
You're gonna reveal
uh,
your age. You're gonna reveal your age now.
I know, right? Oh my God. I still listen to what do you call them? Love songs from the 80s and the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. I hear my children listening to some songs I can't even translate, even though it's English. I don't understand what it's saying. I based on my workload and timeline, sometimes even when I'm traveling home, I'm in a meeting. So I'm in the car and my phone is on Zoom or something. So I am really not as connected in terms of music as I was when I was much younger. That's the truth. Now that is November, I listen to carols to help to calm me as I work, but
Christmas carols in November, really?
sometimes even in October, I try to beat the traffic with people who are coming on and tell them I started listening to it first, you know? But yeah, yeah, that's really me, Daniela. I'm at carols now.
Owen?
Um, how's the weather in Jamaica?
Hot as hell. Hot, 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 hot,
Very
hot.
similar to over here. Very similar.
Hot, 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 hot. Listen, because of COVID, many persons have the option to work from home. I come to the office because the air condition is good. Yeah. And it helps to keep me cool for the entire day. Because when I stay home, I'm in a meeting and I'm wiping my face. Yeah. I'm hot. But apart from that, I mean, we've been getting some rain on and off, so it helps to cool us down, some of the time. So, but it's a warm tropical climate, so yeah, almost the same as yours, Owen.
Mhm. I think it's very similar. When I got to Jamaica, I didn't feel the difference. I mean, the same time, the same weather. I felt like I was just, driving around downtown here. I did.
Yes, yes, yes.
People, we have space for two more questions. Let's go, Tomas and Gianluigi.
Uh, how many fruit types are in Jamaica?
I really don't know. The fruits, wow, I don't know.
But
I don't
a
know.
lot of fruits that I've never heard of.
Yeah. Hmm. But because you are also, I think our fruits are also similar. And what has been happening since people travel so often, a lot of the fruits from US and so on, Jamaicans seem to adapt to liking those.
Mhm.
But we do get seasonal fruits like naseberries. Do you have naseberries in Panama?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that is.
There's a naseberry, sweet sop. You know sweet sop? It's a smaller version of sour sop.
I know sour sap. I don't know sweet sap.
Sweet sop is smaller and sweet. It's just the same. It's the same family as sweet sop, as sour sop, but it's sweeter and smaller. And there's also custard apple, which is also a family of the sweet sop family. And so a lot of that is also in St. Elizabeth. That's another parish. And there's cantaloupe. So you'd have cantaloupe there. We do have cantaloupe here as well. And grapes and papaya and star fruit and gimmelin, tambourine. Uh, yeah, there's really a lot, but I don't know them all. I don't know them all. Yeah.
Jimilin? What on earth is
Yes.
Jimilin?
It's a sour fruit looking like a cherry,
One?
but yes, and it's green.
Oh,
You probably call it something else.
no. I think I ate some of that in Belize. I've never seen it since then. But I used
Yes, we
to eat
have.
with a lot of salt and pepper.
Oh, no. Yeah, we just have it sour as well, but yeah, Jimbalin.
Gianluigi?
I
heard that you like to do a lot of masters and enjoy your time for starting with a knowledge of like a little bit of everything, like, and like it occupies a lot of your free time, but I think that you enjoy it. Or
Yes. Yes. I enjoy what I do. It I think it's what helps to make me feel young because I'm getting a lot of gray hairs now. So it helps me to continue to feel young. And I know I am contributing to national development, especially where work is concerned. I know I am contributing to people having a better online experience when I do training or engage persons as it relates to Zoom. And I know for my staff, considering that their families are going through so much now with COVID, when I go cuckoo and they laugh, it helps them to feel better throughout the day. So I enjoy just being me.
There's only one person who didn't ask a question, and that's Diego Vega. So there you go. It's your turn, Diego Vega.
Well, it was about like what are your favorite foods, or like is there a, how I say, typical food in Jamaica?
All right. So Denora, tell me what you said, because for me, I wasn't hearing him very clearly.
He's asking, what are your favorite foods, and does Jamaica have a national dish?
Oh, yes. So we do. That's the ackee and saltfish that I told you about. And that's one of my favorite food. I also I love callaloo. I love callaloo and green banana. I love cooked up saltfish with tomato, onions, green onions, and scotch bonnet pepper with Sylvinson yam and flour dumplings.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea what you're talking about. My Jamaican grandmother must be rolling in her grave.
Yeah, but it tastes good. It tastes really, 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 really good. Yeah. In Jamaica, we will tell you, in nice bad, in nice bad, in nice, in nice, in nice bad, nice bad. Yeah, it's really nice. It's delicious.
So do you like
Really
to
good.
cook, Odine? Do you like to cook?
Yes, yes, yes. It gives me joy to cook and to bake. I love to cook and I love to bake. My family, my eldest son does not snack. So if I bake, I have to give away the cake. OJ may have just a slice, and my husband is also not a. So most times when I bake, it's really just for the joy of it, and then I give it away. But I will cook. I love to cook, and I love to cook, especially with Scotch bonnet pepper. Pepper gives, I don't know, it. You should when you're doing curried chicken, if you eat curry chicken, you cannot have curry chicken with white rice and there is no heat. You must go.
Oh my goodness. You must torture your tongue.
No. There must be a burst of flavor, when you go, oh, this is good. This is good.
I can see you really like food. But one of the things that I like most about Jamaica, and I was only there for a weekend, was the food. There was always a lot of food and it was extremely delicious.
Yes,
So I can understand where you're coming from. And so, yeah. Okay, does anybody else have any questions or should we just end it? I think everybody asked a question, right? Yes, all of you asked a question. Okay, kids, this was really good. Thank you for showing up and for asking your questions. Thank you so much, Odine, for sharing with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
40s is nothing. I mean, when you get to 50s, you're gonna feel like Superman. Not the strength, but because you get to do whatever you want to do, and everybody just looks at you and says, "Okay, she's in her 50s."
I'm looking forward to it. When I get to 50, I'll tell them choose a number between 50 and 60, but it's not 60. Anyone is good. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. This was fun. Kids learned a lot.
Yeah.
They have an assignment based on this, so
Okay.
have to be taking notes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for giving us up your time. Thank you, kids. See you next time. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Thank you too. Bye.